Hey guys, what is up? Thanks for tuning into another Rabbits and Rabbits video. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 fruits for your bunnies. And just want to put a disclaimer in here that treats like fruit should only make up about 5% of your rabbit's diet. They should never be eating more than maybe one treat a day. But with that being said, let's get straight into it. So the first fruit that we're going to be talking about is stone fruit, and stone fruit is pretty seasonal, so depending on where you live, this is only going to be available during the summer months. And stone fruit includes anything from peaches to plums, apricots, and nectarines. And so when you feed these to your bunnies, make sure that you cut it up and you remove the pit, and I wouldn't give the rabbit more than maybe even a quarter of these fruits. They're very high in sugar, and so you're going to want to limit amount of these fruits, but your rabbit is going to go absolutely nuts. The next one is going to be apples, and what you're going to want to do is remove the stems, and you're going to remove the seeds, because the seeds actually have a very trace amount of cyanide that is not good for your bunnies. So just make sure that you can give them most of the apple, just not the seeds and not the stems, and they're going to really enjoy the crunch factor for these. So fruit number 8 is going to be any type of berry. So strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, currants. It's going to be a very small and dainty treat for your little bunny friend. And these berries, I would give no more than maybe 2 or 3 a day to your bun. And sometimes it's really funny if you get some raspberries. You know, berries can be pretty juicy, and so, you know, if you want to maybe post some pictures for Halloween, just have them eat some raspberries, and they're going to have a nice blood red little mustache going on. So if you want to make your bunny into a vampire, just get some raspberries. Number 5, and this is going to be any type of melon, so it's going to include cantaloupe, honeydew, or watermelon, and the seeds and the skin are both actually safe for your bun, so you can give them a nice slice with all of those incorporated, the meat of the melon, the skin, and the seeds, and it's going to be perfectly fine for your bun. You're just going to make sure that these also are high in sugar, so you're going to want to limit the amount, maybe 1/8 of a cup at the very most, and it'll be a nice summer fruit for your buns. So number 7, this is going to be any sort of fruit that you would consider tropical, I guess. So kiwis, papayas, and mangoes. Make sure that with mangoes that you remove the seed, but otherwise kiwis, papayas, and mangoes are a great treat for your rabbit. Again, they are high in sugar, unlike the berries, which are a little bit lower in sugar. So just make sure that you don't give them too much. For one rabbit, I would say no more than 1/3 of a kiwi, maybe half if it's a smaller kiwi. You can also throw pineapple in there if you're thinking more of a tropical fruit salad. And with pineapples, just make sure that you remove the skin, and the core is actually a great thing for the bunny to chew on. Just be careful that there's no thorns still stuck after you take the skin off of the pineapple. Number 4 is going to be grapes. Grapes are typically totally fine for your rabbit. Some have seeds, but the rabbit shouldn't have a problem with the tiny seeds that grapes come in. Again, this is a very high sugar fruit, so limit your quantity. I would say no more than 3 or 4 grapes in a day as a treat for your bunny. Now, number 6 is going to be cherries. And so with cherries, you're going to want to remove the seed so that your bunny doesn't end up trying to eat it. And these are also something that you're probably going to only be able to get seasonally, depending on where you live. And I would give them no more than 2 cherries in a day. Number 3 is going to be oranges or tangerines. I prefer tangerines just because they're a little bit easier to handle and as a quick treat for your bun. So I like to just cut it in quarters, a tangerine or a cutie, and they can eat the skin as well as the meat. The second fruit is actually going to be cranberries, and so cranberries are actually naturally
They were both
tart.
food and
If
medicine
you've ever
to Native
accidentally
Americans who recognized the cranberry's anti-inflammatory properties. They even spread it on their arrow
but
greens.
Nonetheless, rabbits love this.
And today,
Cranberries
we know the
are
humble
full of
cranberry
antioxidants,
outranks almost every
but again,
fruit
you're
and
just gonna
vegetable
wanna limit
for
the amount that they're
disease-fighting
eating. And for number 1 is bananas. Now, my rabbits absolutely go nuts for bananas. I swear they can smell them from very far away, and if you are eating a banana in your house, expect that you need to give your bun some. They can eat the peel and the insides, but I would give them no more than about an eighth of an inch thick piece of banana. And that is going to wrap up the top 10 fruits for your bunnies. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to get your weekly dose of rabbit content. And have a happy day.